What's up guys, my name is Khan and we're back today with more Hello Engineer, and in the last video we went through all the demo levels, but I never really checked out sandbox mode, so I spent some time looking through it, and there are a lot of parts, including logic, which is really like the only thing I actually care about. Logic, there's some weapons as well. I don't know how to get this extra material, so I'll have to take a look at how to do that, because like there's a rocket cannon, which looks kind of cool. And then we've got, of course, decoration items, a bunch of motors and stuff. But the one thing I noticed is that in the electric parts here, we've got a screw jack, which of course is just a piston to help lift things. And I thought, well, that's neat. And so I decided, of course, to do what I always do, and I built an entire piston engine. Now, this is the jankiest piston engine I've ever built in my entire life. There are some weird things with this game. For example, we need some spacing between these objects. Maybe we don't, but the spacing seems to help it work a little bit better. And then, of course, the logic is definitely a little bit different. So we've got two screw jacks here, and it's a 2-cylinder engine. And then we've also got a ton of anvils here, as well as an exit gear. And then eventually we can hopefully hook that into a drivetrain and maybe actually move in some direction. But it's a pretty simple system. If we spawn this thing in, it'll just sort of sit on the ground, and we turn on this switch, and what it does, it activates this little logic controller. It's an XOR logic operator, right? And then we've got a timer, but the timers in this game work kind of weird. The way they work is if you activate it for a certain amount of time, it'll go on after 1 second, and then it'll last for 1 second, and then it'll turn off for 1 second again. And that's the lowest sort of delay we can make it. So it's a 1 second timing, which you'll see. Let's just turn this on. We'll take a look at how this goes. Oh, whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Hold on a minute. There we go. Let's turn this on. So you can see every second it pushes the pistons, and it alternates them using this XOR. We can actually pull out the logic, and it's kind of cool. They have a little light that indicates the signal. But yeah, it took a little bit to figure out the timer. So this is really just kind of like an XOR loop, except it's one switch feeding both, and then the timer also feeds the XOR. So if the timer's activated, the XOR is not, and it just alternates back and forth. It's a pretty simple setup. And then, of course, they power the two pistons, as well as powering this angular motor. This motor's kind of acting like a controller in Scrap Mechanic. It just flips the whole connection 180 degrees. So when we build it, the pistons, they start built, both up top, and then as soon as it starts moving, it rotates 180 degrees and starts moving. And then, of course, we've got all these weights that basically act like a flywheel to actually keep it spinning. And this is it. This is what it does. This took way too long to actually figure out how to build and to get it to consistently spin. But this is pretty much what we got. So, oh, did it? Excuse me. Oh, now you're going that way. I didn't even do anything. Okay, well, as you can see, yeah, we can't get it to go any faster. Like I said, 1 second delay on the controller. So maybe I could get it to go faster if I, maybe did something weird, like had an XOR gate and another XOR gate, and just had them blink back and forth really quickly. We can try that. I did save this. We could try that. Let's do that real quick. On top of that too, the other thing with the pistons, you'll notice if you look at the connection, they're both off. All you have to do is send them a signal to say like extend, and then it'll go and do its extension, and then send it another signal to say retract, and it'll retract. You don't have to hold the signal on. So just weird things with the logic. I like the logic. I wish the delays were decimals so I could completely customize them. But anyway, let's see what happens here. I don't know what's gonna happen if we do this. Let's just delete this thing. I have a feeling this is gonna like spontaneously combust, but I don't really know. So let's do this to there, this to there, and then this one's gotta feed the extension of that one and the retraction of that one, and you can see the other one does the opposite. So now if we activate this, I don't really know. What's this gonna do? Oh, it just gets stuck. That's interesting. So because there's no delay, I don't know, this is like it should be flicking back and forth, but I don't think the logic, I can delete this chunk, but now they're both on. And see now it's like it evaluates one, but it doesn't have a delay to evaluate the other. So we do have to use the timer system. So anyway, what I wanna try to do, really simple, we're gonna build a frame, and we're gonna put some wheels on this, and see if we have enough power to actually generate any sort of movement with this thing. I really don't. I'm not optimistic about this, to be perfectly honest. We need to put a seat on top of this thing. Let's grab ourselves a duck seat. I don't know what a duck seat. Oh, it's a seat that looks like a duck with 8 buttons. Oh, okay, look at that. It actually looks like a duck. Wow. Okay, yeah, that's what we'll drive in. Can I get? I wish you could fly. I mean, you can do this, which is kind of cool. You can just move the part below the ground, and then you can do that. and place it up on top like so, and then move this back up. There we go. So, you know, it is what it is. I wish we could fly, though. That would be so much better. We're gonna have to remove these. And, I mean, we don't... I guess we could have kept them. I need to put new bars and then have them going to a steering setup. Could do one steering motor in the middle just to make the connections easier. All right, perfect. And then we just put this with a block. All right, so I think that should work for the front wheel setup. Yeah, those look like they'll spin. That's perfect. We hold W. It wants to rotate. Excellent. And we can turn. That is wonderful. I'm gonna adjust that. Actually, you know what? We probably don't need that. Let's just adjust the speed of it. Let's give it a little less power. Yeah, 20 horsepower, maybe 30 degrees instead. Oh, we can adjust, you know what? Let's actually give it a lot of horsepower, very low speed. That would be better. Let's see what, yeah, there we go. Nice gradual turning. I think that'll work a lot better for it. Perfect. Now we just gotta hook this thing up to a drive system. I'm not terribly optimistic. I don't think it's gonna have the power. I really don't. I'm gonna keep the flywheel on it for now, and we'll build it off this, and then, you know, if we have the power later, then great. So to do this, we're going to need, yeah, we're gonna need some pipes on either side of this to go around the flywheel system, like that. Perfect. That should be fine. And then we'll go back this way. How much further? I think I have to go back to here. Maybe that far. Might be it. And something like that. Perfect. And then we got to put an axle block here so we can run a straight axle through it. I need a bevel gear. Okay. Excellent. Oh my god. This is, you know, I can see the vision now, and I don't know. Is this a big enough wheel? That might be a big enough wheel. I need the ground clearance. I don't know if that's... Yeah, it'll clear the flywheel, so I think that's enough. Okay. Let's try another one over here. Okay, okay. You know, I'm not... Let's rotate this guy. There we go. You know, yeah, I don't know. It looks like a pretty standard junkyard piston engine. Let's find out. Let's see what happens here. So we're gonna just hop in. Here we go. Oh my god, it works. Come on. No. Come on. You were going the way. Okay, we're going backwards apparently. Why is the gear slipping? I also might have put the gear on the wrong side. Maybe it's always wants to... Oh no, we're going forward. Let's go. You know what? We're actually rolling relatively smooth now. This is unbelievable. Once it gets... I don't know why it screwed up the first time. Once it gets going, now the gears mesh nicely. It's got a really good mesh going. Oh, this is wonderful. This is max speed, though. I mean, we've got no more power. Let's see if we can get up this hill, though. Oh, God, that is a steep hill. It should be able to, though. I mean, it's a piston engine, right? Piston engines are powerful. It gets... Oh, my God. No, it slips. The gear likes to slip. Okay, well, that is... Now we're going in reverse. See, the problem with this engine is once it starts going in a different direction, there's nothing you can do to stop it. Can't fix that. There's a jump there. That's neat. There's... I don't know what's that way. We can go check that out. This is incredibly slow. I could double up the pistons. I don't know if that would... Like, we could triple up all the pistons, to be honest, and give it... Let's do that. Maybe we just get a little bit more power. It won't go any faster, but if we triple up these, like we put an extra one on either side, which won't take too long at all, right? Then we'll be able to actually just really put down the power. So we could just do something like this, and then something like that. This is really, I feel like, the maximum power we could get. I'm blown away that this is actually working. I really am. I did not think this would work at all. I was convinced that we were just gonna stall out and not actually be able to move the wheels in any capacity, but here we go. There we go. Now if I hit W. Okay, so now we've got 3 pistons worth of power. You can see they're all working together. It doesn't, we need to like get moving. Come on, stop lurching and just get that constant speed going. Oh god, it blew up. I didn't even know that we could do that. Yeah, you know what? I feel like the other two pistons were just interfering, because now it looks like it has a really nice, smooth rotation. It's not fast, but it's got a rotation. I guess we could gear it. Oh my god, why aren't we gearing this up? That would be the solution, right? You just gear it up, and then it would make your wheels spin faster. All right. It's not exactly the greatest transmission, but if I put a larger gear here off the main shaft and then going down to a smaller gear on each wheel, theoretically the wheels will spin faster, so we should move a little quicker, as long as the engine can handle the torque of all this stuff. I don't know. I think it'll work, as long as we can kick through the first position. So here we go. Okay, well, the engine just exploded. What if we remove some of the fly weights? Maybe that would be good? I don't know. Maybe it's just too much. Let's try this again. Another back cylinder explode. We go quicker though. Oh wait, no, that didn't. What blew up? Nothing blew up. It just showed an explosion. But we're moving. Okay, that's cool. What did we actually lose? We definitely lost something. I can zoom out. No, both the back gears are moving. This is sick. This is awesome. I love the fact that there's gears in this game and they work. That's so cool. It seems like there's only 3 gears though. There's only the bevel gears, that larger one and that smaller one, which is interesting. So you could theoretically make any sort of transmission you wanted. You just need a lot of the same gears. This is awesome though. We are cruising now. The little explosion at the beginning, I don't really know what that is, but I can't believe this actually works. It's awesome. 2 cylinders of power. We got a hill coming up here too. This is great. We're gonna go down this. I'm just gonna keep following this path. I don't even know where it goes. It doesn't go any faster down the hill. There's no neutral. Can't roll. It literally is stuck by the speed of the. Oh no! Don't stall out. Just keep going. You're fine. Calm down. Yeah, I feel like it would be really cool. Well, 2 things. One, with the logic, there's no sensors that I could find in this game. There's sensors that actually like detect ground and objects around you, but there's no sensors that let you detect parts on your own vehicle. So in Scrap Mechanic, we often build piston engines using sensors to detect the timing of the engine itself. But in this, you can't do that. You can't have a sensor that looks at its own thing to control the timing. So this is a fixed timing engine. There's nothing else we can do about it, which is of course problem number 1. And then problem number 2 with this kind of a setup is the fact that we can't increase the timing any. So we have a fixed timing engine, and this is as fast as we can go, but it definitely works a lot better with the gears. It just gets a lot smoother of a ride. And once we have momentum built up, it kind of works in both directions. The whole vehicle becomes part of the sort of flywheel system, right? And as we move forward, the momentum of the vehicle helps push the pistons across the neutral point to the next. Oh, there's no way we go up this hill. Oh, the whole back drive shaft came out. Oh, sick. But anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Obviously, Hello Engineer, super early access. You know, this is still pretty much just the demo. So kind of cool, though, that you can build some stuff. And I really just wanted to check out sandbox mode. I do want to figure out how to get more thrusters and things. I need more of that cloth material to get the thrusters. And I feel like it would be cool to check out how flying stuff works in this game, or if it's even possible. And, you know, I love the gearbox stuff. I got to make more gearbox stuff. Maybe not stuff powered by a piston engine, maybe powered by a proper electric motor. But I think we could build some cool, you know, geared transmission type things, and, you know, try out maybe putting some gears on pistons and that sort of thing and see what happens. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Make sure, of course, you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see y'all next time. Dude, he knows. Look at how cool he is. He's so cool. Coolest looking dude on the block.